muses. Welcome back to Astrology blog, where we decode the mysteries of life, love, and everything in between. I'm Maya Cat, and today we're diving into an 8-year forecast for Scorpio under Uranus rule, a topic that's equal parts practical and profound. To help us navigate it all, I've enlisted the brilliant Brian. Get comfy, grab your go-to beverage, and let him work his magic. Brian, the floor is yours.
You always make astrology sound so enchanting, Maya. Let's dig into why these planetary shifts matter, and how they might just unlock hidden opportunities. Dear Scorpios, the sky just opened up for you, or how Uranus is about you, your money, and the mysteries of life. Oh, mysterious ones, my beloved Scorpio, gather close. The universe is about to hand you a golden key to a door you didn't even know existed. Because Uranus, planet of lightning-fast change, rebellion, and divine surprises, is entering your 8th house of finances, transformation, and hidden realms. A sector of your chart that governs everything from money and power to secrets, intimacy, and yes, even the occult. And guess what? This is new territory. The last time Uranus danced through this part of your sky was 84 years ago. So unless you've been around since the Jazz Age, and hey, maybe you have, this is your first time ever. In 2025, the sky's trickster, Uranus, makes a grand move, shifting from the fiery sign of Aries into the airy realm of Gemini. What might seem like just another planetary shuffle is actually a celestial, seismic shift, marking the dawn of a new intellectual era. This transition, set to last 7 years, coincides with major movements by other cosmic heavyweights, Neptune and Saturn, amplifying its power like a symphony hitting its crescendo. On July 7th, 2025, the planet of surprises steps into Gemini, triggering a 7-year cycle of mental revolution. Think of it as a galactic wake-up call where ideas fly faster than gossip at a coffee shop. Communication becomes sharper than a chef's knife, and technology evolves faster than fashion trends. Welcome to the age of information on steroids, where learning, travel, AI, and all things brainy get a cosmic boost. Gemini, ruled by Mercury and known for its love of chatter and curiosity, gives Uranus the perfect playground. Here, the planet of rebellion shakes up knowledge, disrupts norms, and throws old doctrines out the window, often with the subtlety of a disco ball in a monastery. This transit promises a battle of ideas that will rage until May 2033. Yes, Scorpio, get ready, because your life is about to take a sharp turn into the extraordinary. Uranus doesn't tiptoe into your life. It zaps you awake with a cosmic bolt from the blue, messy, electric, and oddly freeing. It's the planet of revolution, surprise, and not-so-subtle plot twists. And now it's stepping into your 8th house, the realm of shared resources, transformation, deep psychology, and the kind of magic that makes your spine tingle. You might receive unexpected money. You might fall in love overnight. You might suddenly quit your job and start a new career as a tarot reader or a healer. Or you might discover a secret that changes everything because Uranus says, forget what you thought was going to happen. Here's something better. This transit is all about unexpected financial shifts, the kind that arrive like shooting stars across your sky. Suddenly, money may appear out of nowhere. A long-lost relative leaves you property. An ex sends a check just when you need it. Or you meet someone, a partner, investor, or benefactor, who opens up a whole new stream of income. This could come through marriage, inheritance, business deals, or even cryptocurrency. Yes, Uranus rules digital currency, and your 8th house is wide open to innovation. Some of you may reinvent yourselves financially, becoming coaches, healers, astrologers, or esoteric practitioners, and suddenly find yourselves with more clients than you can handle. Others may stumble upon a forgotten investment that explodes in value, like a diamond buried in an old sock drawer. The point is, you are being initiated into abundance and not by the usual rules. Your 8th house isn't just about money, it's also where mystery lives. Think of it as astrology's house of whispers. The place where secrets sleep, shadows dance, and the veil between worlds grows thin. With Uranus here, you may begin to see things differently. Maybe you start having visions, dreams that predict the future, or sudden flashes of insight that feel less like intuition and more like psychic downloads. You may be drawn to esoteric knowledge, ancient wisdom, or hidden truths that were once beyond your radar. Some of you may finally pick up that dusty book on Kabbalah, learn how to read tarot, or dive headfirst into astrology, not just for fun, but as a tool for survival. Because Uranus doesn't just knock on doors, it kicks them down, and drags you into a world of magical possibilities. Now let's talk about intimacy, because your 8th house governs deep emotional bonds, passionate unions, and yes, transformative sex. You might meet someone completely outside your usual type, different nationality, religion, culture, or even generation. Think a lover from another country, a partner half your age, or someone who challenges every belief you once held sacred. Love under this sky isn't traditional. It's electric, unpredictable, and often lightning fast. You might meet at a psychic fair, fall in love mid-meditation, and move in together 3 days later. Or you might suddenly decide, why am I still single, and find yourself engaged by next spring. But it's not just about new love. It's also about liberation. If you've been stuck in a stagnant relationship, prepare for a wake-up call, possibly in the form of a breakup or sudden emotional awakening. Because Uranus doesn't just knock on doors, it kicks them down. And yes, if you're single, this is your moment to shine. A soulmate could appear from the most unlikely place, a work meeting, a flight delay, or a random app swipe. Uranus in your 8th house brings powerful psychological shifts, and not just surface-level growth. You may finally release childhood wounds, fears, or addictions that have haunted you for years. Old traumas might surface not to hurt you again, but to be healed, gently, deeply, and sometimes quite suddenly. This is your chance to reclaim your inner strength, to shed limiting beliefs like a snake shedding skin, and to realize that you're not broken, you're becoming. Because Uranus is the planet of freedom, and your 8th house is your inner fortress of power. Together they create a rare alchemy, emotional liberation. Here's the thing about the 8th house. It sits opposite your 2nd house of possessions, which means change is coming to your home, family, or roots. Maybe a parent decides to sell the house you grew up in. Maybe you inherit property from someone you never expected. Or perhaps you'll suddenly feel called to move somewhere completely new, a fresh start wrapped in mystery. And while some changes may seem unsettling at first, like a sudden eviction or a shocking revelation, they're often gateways to deeper understanding, because Uranus loves truth, even when it stings. So expect family secrets to surface, hidden pasts, unknown siblings, or revelations that rewrite your story. But remember, what was hidden will now be revealed, and in that truth lies your freedom. Your 8th house also governs health transformations, especially those tied to deep healing. If you've struggled with chronic issues, prepare for new possibilities. Whether it's a cutting-edge treatment, alternative medicine, or a miraculous recovery that defies medical logic. Uranus thrives on breakthroughs, and right now your body is receiving a cosmic upgrade. You might suddenly feel younger, stronger, or simply more aligned with your purpose. And if you're curious, yes, some of you may even explore energy healing, sound therapy, or vibrational medicine, because Uranus rules electricity, frequencies, and anything that buzzes with potential. Uranus is the planet of freedom, and during this 8-year journey, it's giving you permission to say, no more pretending, no more settling, no more living by other people's rules. If you've been holding on to a relationship, friendship, or job out of habit, expect it to end. Not with drama, but with clarity, because Uranus doesn't create chaos, it creates clarity. And sometimes that clarity arrives in the form of a goodbye. You might even find yourself questioning long-held traditions or social expectations. Maybe you finally tell your relatives that no, you don't want to be a lawyer. You want to be a shaman, or a DJ, or both. Either way, you're done shrinking to make others comfortable. Uranus enters your 8th house on July 7th, 2025, and stays until 2033, meaning this is a multi-year revolution, not just a passing phase. You may experience multiple relationships, several financial shifts, or a series of surprising encounters that reshape your life. Some of you might marry, divorce, remarry, all within these 8 years. Others may enter into powerful business partnerships or exit toxic ones. And yes, somewhere along the way, you might even meet someone who teaches you how to fly, figuratively, of course. Probably. Dear Scorpio, you were born to transform. And now, the universe is handing you a golden ticket to rewrite your finances, redefine your relationships, and reclaim your mystical power. So pack your bags. Say yes to the stranger. Sign the contract. Break the rules. Fall in love. Walk away from what no longer fits. Because the next 8 years aren't just astrology. They're magic in motion.
And boom, another episode bites the dust. The universe is speaking, but only you can decide whether to listen. If you dug this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more stellar content, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay sharp, stay soulful, and keep glowing brighter than a supernova. Meow off.